So, and it's LaVoie?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I thought. And how do you say it's predation?
Predation.
Predation.
CrossFit.
Excellent. Just want to make sure I had it all right. Oh, I didn't bring my list of your things.
Your what?
I was going to bring your little list of kind of your high.
Welcome to She Says with your host, Stephanie Regalado. She Says guests share stories from their challenges to successes and, most importantly, the journey of womanhood woven alongside the collaboration of sisterhood. From self, love, friends and family, to hot topics, career, and worldviews, Stephanie and her guests discuss matters with utmost openness and honesty. So let's hear what she says. Here's Stephanie.
Hello, welcome to She Says. I'm your host, Stephanie Regalado. I have Erin LaVoie with me today.
Hi.
If you haven't watched the Upworthy video, I mean, it's kind of hot right now, then welcome to
To my life.
to her life, and you'll have to check it out, too, after we chat a little bit. So when did that Upworthy video
I think that
release?
was a year ago.
That's from a year ago?
It was
it's just
a
like
60-second doc. Like a
Yeah.
year ago, they came out and filmed it at my
Oh,
house.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's just, I only just saw it in the last couple
It just
of
keeps
weeks.
kicking around, which is really fun. I mean,
Yeah.
they did such a good job with it, so I think it's kind of worth it.
I love the whole idea of the 60-second deal. Just like power.
It's short and sweet, yeah.
Mm-hmm. And you have like 2.4 million plus views on it at this point.
There's been quite a few. Once in a while, I'll scroll through and look at all of the comments on it.
Oh.
Sometimes I'll comment, sometimes I don't.
Yeah. What are the comments? Primarily positive, I'm sure. Are there any
The biggest
turds in
one
the bunch?
is kind of, I mean, everybody has their opinion, of
Yeah.
course, but mostly like, why are you killing the trees and save the environment instead of hurting it? And you know, it's knowledge. You need some knowledge and background on forestry and logging.
Exactly. That's funny because I didn't even think of that connection.
It's
that
pretty big.
Now that
pretty
you mention
big.
it.
But and then people will back me up and kind of be on my side of, what do you use for toilet paper then? Like, go grab a roll of foil and try that. But logging is necessary, and that's just these trees aren't there. Have some knowledge.
No kidding. So you were the owner of Predation CrossFit here in Spokane. Where is it located?
It's just a few blocks west of the fairgrounds.
Oh, okay.
So on like Freya, a little bit north of Freya and Sprague.
And how long have you?
7 years in July.
Wow, good for you.
Quite a while, yeah.
What was the initial pull or push or a desire, inspiration for you
to do it? I've always been athletic. I've always been in the gym, sports. I kind of wanted to run my own business or do my own thing, work for myself. So I started working out in the garage of an apartment I lived in, and people came over to try to work out with me and started using my toilet and my blender and taking in my time. So I thought, well, if I do want to do my own thing, maybe this is it. So
yeah. And you got into lumber. What is the PC way to say it? Because it was lumberjack competition for all those years, and now what do you?
Yeah, lumberjack.
It's
or
the
timber
lumberjack.
sports competitions, lumberjack competitions.
How did you first get involved in that?
I went to school for forestry. And they practiced right down the hall from all of my classes. So being competitive as I am, I just wandered in one day and it looked fun. They handed me an axe, put me on top of the log, and I just started swinging this axe in between my feet. And 3 days later, I had a competition. I placed top 3 in all of my events. So, I mean, winning's the fun.
Yeah.
It's really fun.
Right.
Success is fun. So you just keep after that drive. And soon enough, I was invited to competitions, professional competitions, and then championships, and then on to the United States women's team. So it just snowballed.
Yeah.
And I'm still hanging on to that snowball.
In your early days, there weren't very many women involved?
There wasn't.
So
there was, I mean, on the college teams, there was more girls for sure, but into the professional events, there was me and one other girl really that I saw the first couple of years. So we'd compete against the guys, or, we'd get first and second. And then slowly, year after year, they have more events and more women. And now there's quite a few women in the sport. It's pretty cool to watch.
So you are a world champion.
Yep.
You've been a world champion multiple years.
Yep.
It's kind of your thing.
It's,
if you're going to
I
be
enjoy
something,
saying it because who knows if I'll be it next year. So, yes, I'm the world champion, and I love it.
And the world champion in what exactly?
At the World Championships this year, I won the underhand chop. That's my best event, where you stand on top of a log and you chop halfway through on one side, spin around, and then finish it on the back side.
Okay.
In between your feet. And then also I won the all-around there. Just the combination of all events added up to one total.
I watched so many different videos, snippets of in prep for the World Championship, where they did some kind of teasers with the women involved. It was so cool and so
They
fun.
did a really good job.
And it looked like an amazing group of women.
They're pretty awesome.
That are
definitely
like play nice together, support one another.
We do.
Awesome.
I think that's the sport. We just we shake hands, we drink beers together, wish each other the best. I think because we all know what the other person's effort is, and it's quite a bit. You don't just stand up and do this sport. So it's a lot of effort, and I think we all respect each other for that, and just we all want to win, but if the other person's not doing their best and you beat them, like, it doesn't really matter.
What kind of win is it?
Yeah. So we want everybody to do the best, and if you win, it's just that much sweeter. So
I love that. What was I going to say?
You got sidetracked.
I know,
so
I
awesome.
did. No, I just was envisioning all of those sports, and when my son, he was throwing shot put, did a couple other things in track, but I loved at the state competition this year how supportive all the guys were for one another, even in those last. And this one guy who had scratched every single time at the last one blew everyone his last throw, third throw, last set, like threw it 5 feet farther than anyone, and PR'd himself by like 3 feet, and it was the coolest moment for everyone.
It's always so cool.
Even though everyone dropped down a whole many places and
Dang
they thought
it.
they were walking away, but they were still like, come on, that's
pretty cool.
That's a cool story. And the other thing is, when I was noticing, you can't tell by shape or size of a body their might in these things, because you get up there and you wail away on the log.
Yeah.
And there's so much, I would think, math involved in angles.
There's a lot. I mean, it's a cocktail of everything involved. You've got to have the strength, the accuracy, the technique, or you're missing one of those, you're not going to place anymore. Back in the day, you could.
Right. When
there was less women and, less, it was new, so we weren't that good.
Yeah.
But now it's coming down to hundredths of a second between us. So you really have to have all factors involved.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what does it take to be a world champion? Dedication.
I mean, I'm not the normal person. Everybody sees the success, and I really, it's the people who see the background of me. Of I don't see my friends unless they come into my world for months out of the year. My family, nobody. There's no lake days. It's training. It's all training and being out of town and competing and just staying focused. So it takes to be at that level, you got to be at that level all the time.
Yeah. And how long do you think you have in you?
How many more years?
Yeah.
I'm getting pretty tired. It's been an awesome ride. I've done a lot, but I'm kind of at the end of, I want some more in my life. And if I hold back anywhere, like if I kind of just half do it, I won't win, and I don't want to do that. So I'd rather put my focus into something else pretty soon.
Yeah. Because you've been in it since 2000.
About 2002. Yeah.
Oh, that's a
long
long
time. It's been full on. I mean, my entire life is tailored to competing.
Yeah.
I opened a gym because I wanted to stay fit, and I wanted my own hours. Yeah. And I wanted to do my own thing. I don't have a family because I want to do my own thing, and I want my own hours. So.
Yeah. That's right. That's where the longevity, I would think, comes into it, when you start realizing, I mean, at some point, even with your family that you're just born into, and time with them and friends and that sort of thing.
It's really, I'll see you guys in winter. It's unfortunate. They all support me so much, and they know what my passions are, and they're behind me. But I miss out, and they miss out. I'm kind of tired of it.
Right.
So.
What if you have is there been anything along the way that you regret at all? I mean, you have all this major success, but
Nope.
No regrets.
I mean, if I'm the kind of girl, if I don't like something, I change it that day once I think it through.
Oh my God, I love that. Yeah.
There's really no.
I was just talking to a friend who was talking about, okay, this is really intimate stuff, a man that she's seeing, but he's married.
Yeah.
And that's kind of that's a story you hear often, but as he's unhappy. I'm like, why would you live in that for any length of time?
Yeah.
Once you get to a point, like ripcord your way out of situations
really
where
put thought into it, figure it out, think it through, and then
like exhaust yourself and making sure that you give it your all in those in any aspect of your life.
Yeah.
And then after a while deciding, like, if you can't be all in and be performing at a high level, whether it's a relationship or sports or a professional track, then you really do need to consider what you're doing in your life. And it just seems like this summer, for some reason, to me, that so many people I've connected to have either lost someone close instantly in a second. How life can change so quickly. And for those moments when you hear that news, it makes you reflect on your life and what you can change. But not many people make it stick.
No.
And actually put into motion things that will help them change paths that they're on that they're not 100% thrilled with. I'm getting in the motion that we need to take a quick break. When I come back, I would love, there are so many people you hear about, they want something different or they have high aspirations or goals, but they just don't know where to start or how to start. And I'd love to hear your thoughts on that when we come back. So we'll be back in just over a minute.
Hi everyone, I'm weather forecaster and assignment anchor at Spokane Talks Online, Colin Pittman, and I am honored to be the host of the new program, Spokane's Youth Spotlight, brought to you by Spokane Talks Online and the Spokesman Review, where we are interviewing and getting to know outstanding youth in our community each month. If you'd like to nominate someone in our community that you think should be recognized, that is doing something great here in the region or has an amazing story, visit SpokaneTalksOnline.com or Spokesman.com and look under Youth Spotlight to nominate. And be sure to tune in each month as we find the best in the Inland Northwest.
Hi, I'm Larry Myers, owner of River Ridge Hardware. Welcome to our garden center here on the corner of Garland and Driscoll. We have fresh plants that come in weekly from all of our local growers. We can make your garden look like our garden. Here at River Ridge, we've been here 30 years. We're your full-service neighborhood hardware store. This is our sprinkler aisle where my knowledgeable staff will help you put together your sprinkler system so it will make your yard lush, green, for the spring and summer. This is River Ridge Hardware's rental center, where we provide a multitude of equipment for rent for the do-it-yourselfer. Next time you're working on your home or yard this spring and summer, stop by, say hi, and we'll help you get the project done.
See you tomorrow night, and thanks again for taking care of the painting.
I got this.
Bye.
Weekends are made for painting. Let the experts at Rada Paint take care of you.
Hi. This looks amazing.
Rada Paint, over 80 years of quality, tradition, and trust. Find it in every can.
Hello, we're back with She Says. I'm Stephanie Regalado, Erin LaVoie. We were just talking about people who have aspirations, goals, want to make a shift in life, maybe aren't 100% happy and feeling in the groove where they are and feeling stuck and not knowing where to start or how to start. What is your advice for that?
I think that you need an outlet, for one. Have an outlet. For me, it's working out or competing. In those moments are when I just think about my life, what I want to do, what I need to change, and just kind of shut the door on the world.
Yeah.
So you just get in touch with yourself, and that's working out for me. And I think that working out is just it gives you so much energy and just clears your mind, so you're capable of doing that.
Yeah.
Aside from that, everything I do in life, every opportunity, I try to take it, because whether you think it's good or not, it may open up a door down the road.
Right.
So I've got this just index in my head of, okay, if I need to shift this, where can I go? So I roll through all these opportunities that I've had and the people I know, and I call them back, you know, hey, this is what I'm looking at. What do you have?
Yeah.
So know who you are, know what you want, and then keep all of the doors open and just walk through one.
And just do it and taking action.
Just do it.
I was listening to this, a video with Elizabeth Gilbert, who wrote Eat, Pray, Love. And she's actually coming to Spokane end of September for the National Women's Business Conference. And her life partner, and I believe she married her, so her wife, about a year ago, passed away. Rhea was a lifelong friend of hers, and anyway, all through all the twists and turns of her life. But she was talking about how their friends supported one another through the loss of Rhea, such a magnificent presence in their lives. And they said they learned that you can't sit in one spot because it'll settle into your bones.
Yeah.
The pain settles into your bones. Just that stoppability of being stuck and not sure what you want with your life.
I believe that, for
or
sure.
not honoring it. So they were doing this whole thing with dance and trying to move through it so the grief can move through their body and doesn't get stuck. So, but I've always kind of thought that just innately, to move.
Yeah.
Whenever I felt stuck, or like, because occasionally everyone experiences a little depressive moment where they don't want to move through it. But sometimes all you have to do is just stand up, like literally stand up and walk into a different room or walk outside. And then you take it up a notch by maybe kicking your ass or having it kicked athletically in some way. Of all the vices
that's what works for me.
Well, it works for a lot of people.
I think it does.
But being a professional who can be high stressed and exhausted at the end of the day and skipping, I'm ashamed. I used to be an all-state athlete, and I've kind of let that all wash aside and thinking like you don't even have the energy to move your body at that point. But it becomes one of those situations where it's a life or could be life or death in a lot of ways.
Could be. I mean, this is like today. What you can do right now is either going to go up or down. So, I mean, choose the positive. Choose the good one.
Right. Yeah. Exactly. How do you work with your clients? Do they come to you in all different levels of
everything,
fit?
Every age, every level of fit, I have all sorts of conditions, everything in there. And we make it all work. We make it all happen. I think once they come through the door, it's intimidating.
Yeah.
So if you can just get yourself through the door, I totally have your hand from there. The first thing I do is just make you feel comfortable with me or the other coaches, comfortable with the atmosphere, the equipment, the movements, and everybody else around you. Once you're comfortable, then you can start building your confidence, and with confidence comes success.
Yeah.
So that, that could be leading towards your first pull-up or leading towards a really good job. Anything in life. Get comfortable, get confident, and then just be successful.
Yeah. Oh, and they talk about if you can just focus on one area of your life that you have control over to start whittling away at, that then it kind of flows into all other areas of your life. It's like you're saying, those people that can show up and walk through your door and just feeling that empowerment over time of having someone trust them and meet them where they are. No questions, no judgment about where they are. Of course, questions. But I think that's so important for people because so many people we talk about a lot on this show, shame, like different levels of shame for different aspects of their life and what a barrier that can be.
Forget about it. Like, just go.
Well, you seem to be of mind that if you feel that at all, you're going to plow right through it.
Yeah, like I don't know. And I don't know. I don't know the other side of that, I guess. I just don't understand it. I try to, but when I see it, I really just want to shove that person. I guess I just don't understand it at all. You just got to make it happen, and it's really simple. You can try, and if you're scared of failure, who cares? It's better than doing nothing. So just do something, fail if that's what it is.
Right.
And then how much stronger are you going to be, and how much better are you going to be from that?
Yeah.
So,
exactly.
Have friends and family to back you up, and just go do.
Mm-hmm. I love that. And just go do. So you're in the Guinness Book of World Records, apparently. Because that goes really well with that goes really. I still remember getting a call from my son's teacher when he was, I think maybe around 10. And she's like, "Well, we had to take away the Guinness Book of World Records book from Christopher today." I'm like, "Well, why would you do that? Like, it's so cool." And she said, "Well, he created quite a scene when they turned to the augmented breasts page.
There's some funny things in there.
No,
and I was like, freak show book.
Really?" He's like, "Mom, it's so like really that you're astonished if that's really someone able their bodies that way or whatever." It's so funny. But when did you set that record?
I think it was 2010. So it was a while ago now.
And you've held it.
I've held it, and I'm dying for somebody to challenge me because then I get to try again.
You can't break your own record once you set it?
No, it's not really what they want to do, I guess.
Right.
I would like to because that was pre-CrossFit. That was many years ago. So
what did you do?
It was in Cologne, Germany during Christmas time, which is the best time to go to Germany.
Yeah.
I love Christmas there. But the old record was 7 trees chopped down in 2 minutes. And they're Christmas trees, so they're like, they're not massive. They're small. Yeah. But the old record was 7. The competitor against me, she went first. She chopped it down and got 9. Oh. And then it was my turn, and I got 27.
What?
Yeah.
So you fit right alongside the augmented breasts as far as
yeah, it's pretty crazy.
Freaky amazing goes. Oh my gosh, 27.
Yeah, but so let's go back to the dedication of this.
Yes, please.
I heard about it, I accepted it, and as soon as I got all of the information, I contacted my coach at the time, and he files my axes for me and just keeps me up top shape back in the day, and still today. I flew him with me. So we'd go out and we'd test the axes, and he'd look at it, and he'd make it sharper, and we'd test him again, and he'd fix it up to where it was just the best it could be.
Yeah.
And so away I went. Yeah.
How many trees did they have ready for you to chop
40.
down? Okay.
And I think I could pass that now.
Holy come on.
So somebody challenge me. Yeah.
And those were trees in the ground or in pots?
No, so they were from the Christmas tree farm.
Okay.
So the people who were worried about the trees, they had a home at Christmas.
Yeah. Let's visit that.
They built this stand to hold them up, and it was this big metal cage that this tree stood in, and then there was water, like big water bins holding them down. So you just walk down the line, one by one.
Were people freaking out?
They were. I don't think they knew what was going to happen at the time because the 9 went, and then it just kind of got silent, and then it was cheers.
Is there a video of that somewhere?
Yeah,
so cool.
It's online. Just YouTube or Google search Erin LaVoie Guinness World Record.
Okay,
right up. And I think the first girl going in the green jacket was the one that got 9, and then I'm later in the blue jacket.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. It was freezing.
Oh, wow.
My teeth were so cold by the end, just breathing in all the cold air, and my lungs burnt. Yeah.
Oh, my gosh. And then that's just an incredible feat. So is your picture in the book, like with this huge stack of trees?
Yes. and I was smiling pretty, and then they said, if you don't show action, we're not going to put you in. So I had to make a mean face.
Oh, of course.
It's not my best face. But I'm in there.
That's awesome.
Next to the 20-foot long nail girl.
Oh, that's perfect. So what's the next big thing in your life?
After I won the Steel Timber Sports Series 2 weeks ago, I kind of put all my eggs into that basket.
Yeah.
I won a Harley Davidson.
That's right.
I mean, you have to put your eggs into that basket, right?
Did you ever know that you wanted a Harley Davidson?
No. But I thought it'd be fun.
Life gives you these little things.
It's not what I want, it's that I was the only one that won.
Right.
That was kind of cool.
That's very cool. I love someone said, well, what are you going to do with that? And you said, anything I want.
Yeah, it doesn't, whatever I want. What do you mean, whatever I'll figure it out. It's not a bad problem to have.
So that was just a couple of weeks ago?
That was a couple of weeks ago. So my entire training and, life breath for the last 2 months has been towards that event. So now that it's over, I kind of forgot that I have more events going on this year. Yeah. So I go to New York next week, and I haven't even bought a ticket yet. Like, I just haven't thought about it.
Yeah.
And then Australia in 2 weeks, I leave.
Oh.
So.
Okay.
And then I just found out I'm going to be on the Titan Games. It's a new show with The Rock. So I get to meet him.
Oh, how cool is that? Oh, you will look so fabulous next to him, too.
I'm excited to meet him.
Because he's just such, like a
He's a super nice guy, I heard.
I follow him on Instagram. So.
I hear he's a really nice guy.
I love him. He has this little darling little daughter that he's always hanging out with, too.
I don't follow him. I will now.
Yeah, quick, look him up. No, he's a great guy.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be cool. So it's a reality show?
Yeah. I think it's a twist between Ninja Warrior and the old American Gladiators.
Okay.
Something like that.
And you're just going to show up and
I'm just going to show up and
tackle?
do. Yep.
do.
Yeah.
Show up and do.
Just do.
You should create your own line
Do
of
my
like
thing.
T-shirts or something.
Just do.
Yeah, just do. Just those.
I think that's
things
like just do it though. I don't. It's a little close.
That's true. Jam it. There's other things that you can come up with. I'm sure. And then I love asking my guests if you could shake a snow globe that's your life and have all the pieces settle down differently than they have. Mm-hmm. Is there anything at all that you would see or do or want differently looking forward?
I would be doing it, right? Mm-hmm. So, I don't know. I don't have that question. I'm such a day-to-day person.
Yeah.
I'm kind of really bad at like life goals. I just know I want to be successful, and I know I want to be proud of myself.
Yeah.
And yeah, day by day.
Well, it sounds like you're pretty amazing at life goals. You just chop them down into smaller bits.
Yeah, maybe.
Because I don't think
the long-term ones, they're kind of boring.
Where do you see yourself in 5 to 10 years?
I can't do that.
I
can't even make like an appointment to get my hair cut. I cut it myself in the bathroom, and it doesn't matter because it's always in a ponytail. So no, I mean I may be dead tomorrow. So
that's true.
They're important to have. I just know who I want to be and the life I want to live. Mm-hmm. Other than that, just day by day.
Yeah, I love it. Well, thank you so much for hopping on the podcast.
Yeah.
With all your flying to and fro and kicking
it's a lot right
AWS
now.
And
air miles.
I wish you such incredible success.
Thank you.
And everything you do moving forward. Thanks for making Spokane proud and putting us on the map in an amazing way. Oh, God, yes. It's super cool. And, yeah, keep kicking it.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thanks for tuning into She Says. Let's see, next week I have an amazing guest on, Carmen, who will be chatting about her life and in our community and the work that she does for those who have gone through extreme abuse and have turned their lives around and lived incredibly successful lives. Anyway, it'll be great, and we will be here next week. Thanks.
She Says is produced in Spokane, Washington by SpokaneTalksOnline.com, which is solely responsible for its content.